The biotic interface. Biotic interface number 2. That is, the question is penicillin really no longer useful? Only if there was only one form of the magic bullet, quote unquote, that famous magic bullet. Yes, indeed. I once had some penicillin. I put a pen in a windowsill. Let's see, we got some glass waterfalls here on. There's some waterfalls I took in so we got in Ketchikan, Alaska, about 09. Time flies. Well, why would I have that here in this art? Well, I don't know. It's like I was watching some documentary about students, sitting in the classroom in college with their laptops open, doing all kinds of stuff. So I thought, hey, that's cool. But I'll do is I'll have, I'll do the lecture, but there's also a laptop going over there. That's part of the mystique, Anyway, so you already got 2 minutes into this. So that great magic bullet penicillin, I'll never forget it. Every time I was sick, well, we're going to get you a penicillin shot. Ah, don't stick me with that. I know pincushion. I wasn't that, I'd go in there. You could smell the alcohol, and we thought that was part of the shots, You could smell the shots. The magic bullet. Okay. But the mold organism may need, I was about to say come into contact, but it's not here. It's like, may need contact with the infection in question before some specificity of penicillin can be mutated. Yeah, see where I'm going with this. I mean, I'm sitting there looking at this before I started, and I thought, somebody's probably already thought that of. But that's not the point. I was thinking of it too, so I thought I'd try to at least contribute some kind of slant on this. You never know, huh? So hear me out. So, if this were possible, then it isn't the antiseptic or antibiotic that is the tool, but the chemistry, the organic, mind you, chemistry, that is the equipment, and always has been. This has been the key to the health of an organism in an infectious environment of competing organisms. Chemical defense. In the dialogue of biotics, the organic intelligence of the microorganism and the let's call it producto organisms such as plants are introduced to contact a dialogue in the laboratory with the types of organism that present problems or threats to the human organism. The producto organisms, such as the mold, those organisms, such as the mold, then adapt to produce the appropriate chemical defense that meets the threat in the human organism. And we must not forget another thing, which I already forgot. Let's see if I can get it back. You may find out that there's an awful lot of cooperation in the wild. You know, we see animals and plants competing desperately, fighting over everything, every last tooth and nail, tooth, claw, root and leaf. You know, push the others out, violence. But there may be a lot of cooperation. We need to try to establish this. The soil, for example, you know, is shared by all the plants that are in there. You know, the protection the mold affords can be useful to the human being. So then there is the vast territory beyond the postulated interface, such as the concept of biotic protocol, which modes of existence of multi-organisms like human beings, you know, it's not just a macroorganism, but the human being is a multi-organism. A large amount of the human being is not the human being, it's bacteria that work with the human being, like in the intestines and things. So, okay. Modes of existence of multi-organisms like human beings are conducive to coexistence, which modes invite disease, and so on. Many cases might lead to let me see if I can get this right. I guess I'm not a professional announcer. You know, I try everything. I go for the dramatic, you know. So anyway, many cases might lead one to such conclusions, like the reemergence of Lyme's disease. Once a problem in medieval Europe, it reemerges in Lyme, Connecticut in the late 20th century. This suggests that both America and Europe had lapsed for the better part of a millennium into a positive aspect of biotic protocol. The Lyme's scenario may further suggest that here, instead of being a largely fatal illness, the disease weakens random victims in a population to render them vulnerable to top carnivores such as the cougar, soon to spread from the Midwest to the New England area. They had an eastern cougar, but apparently that went extinct, so the western one's coming in. Okay, by the way, there is a possibility for man to actually learn to compute in microbiology. It's hard for any one of us to stitch out our verbal dependent, let's see. It's hard for any one of us to switch out of our verbal dependent mode. Verbal interface is historic in that the lexicon emerges from collective human experience, unique to a species, yet all life has remarkably much in common. You'll notice we all have a yearning for interspecies contact. I have observed that in one way, because of humans, seemingly, our ecological niche seems to gravitate to the role of universal stewardship, displaced by malfunction in human society, things like urbanity and domesticity. More and more, it seems to be coming down to the simple reality of, quote-unquote, do it right or die. It's like pushing the no man is an island concept further along. Everyone is a part of a larger kindred, a part of the biological whole. But more than that, it seems, it was supposed to be our job to take care of everybody else. That the reason why the biotic potential is so low is because we aren't doing our jobs. It appears as though the buck stops with us, as the saying goes. If you get the buck knife, you have to deal. And cheaters get killed. Yep.